Hello everyone. Fzkaly sent me some knives to review. So thank you so much, Fzkaly. They sent me a pack of 6 knives. Look at that packaging. Even the packaging looks so posh and so expensive. And it doesn't feel cheap at all. It feels like solid and everything. So let's see what this knife looks like. Look at it. First look. Amazing. I'm in love already. I love the color. I love the grip. I love the look. I love the design. I love everything about it. So we'll soon be putting it to the test. The link to get it is in my description, so make sure to check that out. So this is the recipe that I'm going to be using the knife with. I'm going to be making teriyaki pepper steak, and I'm going to be eating it with some rice. So there are a bunch of ingredients I'm going to be using for this recipe: onions, garlic, white wine vinegar, red, green, and yellow bell peppers. So I'm using 2 chopping boards, one for veggies and one for meat, to avoid cross-contamination. So let's put it to the test, shall we? See how effortlessly it cuts through that pepper, slices it like butter. No resistance. It's so sharp, and the grip is very good. It doesn't feel flimsy. It feels solid. I'm loving it. I'm totally in love with this one. I've had a lot of steak now, but this one is one of my favorites, most definitely. So what I'm going to do, what I'm putting in that jug is dark and light soy sauce. I'm putting white wine vinegar, putting some brown sugar to balance out the acidic taste. I'm putting some teriyaki sauce. I'm going to be having a teriyaki recipe, how to make your own teriyaki sauce, very soon. So I'm giving that a whisk. And then I'm also adding some cornflour, so that is going to thicken up the sauce. And then I'm also adding some Scotch bonnet pepper powder or dry pepper, and I'm also using some black pepper because I like to be extra. And it is called pepper steak after all. So I'm giving that a whisk, a mix, till there are no corn flour bits showing. Then I also added some water, like you see me doing, just to loosen it up so it's not too clumpy and thick. So let's go back to our steak. Did you see how effortlessly this steak knife cut through that steak? Guys, no resistance whatsoever. So sharp. Oh wow. This steak knives, please don't hesitate. Just go and get yours. Like I said, the link is in the description. So as you see me, I'm marinating the steak. I have some Maggi sauce. I have some garlic powder. I'm adding some onion powder. I'm adding some red pepper flakes and a bit of oil. Any odorless oil will do. And then I'm going to be giving that a massage, just massaging everything in, so it seasons this beef. It is beef after all, beef steak. And the next thing we're going to do is cook. So let's cook, guys. Let's cook. So I have my wok on the fire. I have my I've added a bit of oil in the wok. Next thing going in is the onions and the garlic. So I'm going to be cooking that till it's fragrant and it's soft, a bit soft. But watch it, make sure it doesn't burn. You know how garlic burns so quick. So I'm giving that a stir, just stirring it, just to turning it round and round in the wok, and just making sure it's a bit soft. And just a few, I would say, like a minute, that's it, nothing more than that. We don't want to cook it, we just want to make it a bit fragrant and a bit softer than it was. And then that goes back into the bowl. So that part is done. And then I'm adding a bit more oil in the wok, making sure the wok is hot. It has to be hot, guys, because we want to hear that sizzle. And then next thing that I put in was the steak. the sliced and seasoned steak, and I'm cooking that. Just make sure you cook it till you cannot see any more pink bits. We don't want to have any pink bits in our beef. Well, it's a matter of preference. Some people like it medium rare. I'm not one of those people. I like my beef to be cooked. It doesn't have to be like chewy and hard, but at least let it be cooked. I don't want to see any pink bits, and I don't want to see any blood there. So I've taken out the beef steak, and the next thing I'm putting in are the veggies. Remember the red, green, and yellow peppers that I sliced earlier. So that is in now. So I'm cooking that till it's well combined. Then I'm putting back the onions and the garlic that was sauteed and fragrant. And then the next thing that I'm putting in is the beef steak. So I'm giving that a good stir. Look at that color. Just look at the color, guys. How attractive does that look? The red, green, and yellow is just popping. I love it. I just love it. So attractive to the eyes. You know what they say? First, when you want to eat, you first of all eat with your eyes. That's so attractive. So the next thing I'm putting in is the slurry. Remember what I made? The cornflour, the water, the dark and light soy sauce, white wine vinegar, things like that, sugar, just a bit of brown sugar. I'm just going to be stirring that, making sure it's all combined, and make sure you taste for seasoning. Well, I tasted for seasoning and everything was fine. Remember that soy sauce has salt. That's why I didn't put any salt, because soy sauce has salt already. So I didn't want to over season this thing. Sometimes I like to just keep it simple, not too overcomplicated. And that's the steak, pepper steak, cooking away. But we want everything to be combined properly. So I'm going to be covering it. Just cover it for a few minutes, like a minute or two, because we still want the veggies to be crunchy. We don't want it soggy. I don't want to boil it too much and make it too soft. And it was ready, and that is me plating it up with the white rice and the teriyaki pepper steak. And the rice that I used for this recipe was basmati rice. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope you give this recipe a try. See you next time. Bye.